Morning, guys. Again, I'm your host, Chi-Town Zone. Without further ado, let's get into this, you guys. We are currently Here we go again. For the record, we are on round number 3 of the impeachment inquiry hearing, which is already underway, where Lieutenant Colonel Vidman and Mrs. Williams are currently testifying in regards to the impeachment inquiry hearing between President Trump's phone call with himself and President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky. Again, there's no telling the outcome of this entire thing. We'll just have to wait and see. I've already given my opinion based on whether or not will President Trump be impeached. I highly doubt it because of what the Republicans have already went on to state that, if the whistleblower does not testify, which we already know he will not testify, this bill to impeach President Trump will be dead on arrival before it even hits the Senate, because, many of us have already stated again that this entire thing is just completely unfair. The Democrat Party refuses to allow due process. They refuse to let the Republican Party cross-examine the whistleblower, as many of you already know. They completely removed him from the headline. It's almost as though he's, being under some kind of witness protection program by the Democrat Party. But it's unfortunate because we may never really know who the whistleblower is. But of course, we are currently watching the process as it takes place at this time, where Lieutenant Colonel Vidman and Mrs. Williams are testifying at this time, where we heard opening statements by Adam Schiff and, of course, Nunes, where Nunes went to absolutely slam the Democrat Party over this entire impeachment inquiry hearing, where he brought up many things about the whole Russia collusion thing, how that backfired in their faces with the Democrat-controlled leftist media and the narrative they keep pushing with the false headlines, and how every one of them stated to be not true, as Nunes went on to speak about many things, of course. But again, we are currently monitoring this at this time. But, I've already given, as I've stated again, I've already given my honest opinion about this entire matter. This whole thing is just one big joke right after another. Many of you already know the first impeachment inquiry hearing took place last week, where I think it was Ambassador Williams of Ukraine and I think it was Kent were set to speak there. And basically, they based, this entire their testimony based on nothing more than hearsay and opinion. And, you cannot make this stuff up, you guys. But excuse me one second here. You cannot make any of this up. Many of you, I already know this is like, a circus, as I've stated before. You're basing your entire, a testimony based on hearsay. This is second-hand, third-hand, fourth-hand, fifth-hand information. This is basically, as I've stated before, the whistleblower basically filed a complaint based off what he heard. Someone else who heard from someone else who heard from someone else. And, this is like something right out of high school. Another student wanting to fight another or bully another student based on what he heard a friend say, heard from another friend who heard from another friend who heard from another friend who said that this person was saying something about someone else or whatever. And it was entirely not true at all. It's just ridiculous, you guys. But as I've stated again, I've already given my entire opinion on this matter. But of course, we will be watching this as it unfolds with this third round of impeachment inquiry hearing. But again, I've already given my entire matter, the outcome of this entire thing. It's a complete joke. It's an absolute circus. And I do believe, strongly that this entire thing is going to backfire in the Democrats' faces once again, just like the whole Russia hoax thing did. But with that being said, again, you guys, do feel free to subscribe for further updates or any breaking news if we happen to have any. And as always, I will do my very best to bring that to you. And when you also subscribe, be sure to hit that little bell so whenever a video is uploaded, you will be notified, friends. But with that being said, everyone, God bless and do stay tuned.